What is going on, guys? I figured I would do a little PC video here today. My personal collection, just the cards that right now they're not going anywhere. Not really planning on having them go anywhere anytime soon. Maybe in the future, you know, things change every once in a while. But after my last couple of videos, lots of unboxings, openings, pack openings and such, I figured I would just kind of show you guys my small personal collection. I don't really like to keep a whole ton of cards to myself at all times. I want stuff that's, you know, more valuable, or, you know, Gem Mint 10s that aren't going for a whole ton right now on guys that have, you know, very, very good stats for their ages and aren't quite up with the hype. You know, they're not on the Acuna, the Tatis levels of things, but they're still very, very good players. Just a little overshadowed by others. I'll get to my top 5 towards the end of the video, but I think I'm going to go ahead and start with some cards that I just, you know, I really like Bowman firsts. So I've got a Fernando Tatis Jr. They're just paper, cheapest ones I could find. The Bowman Chrome Tatis first is just like $1 bajillion. I do have myself a Torkelson. I think he's a fantastic player. He's going to freaking rake. Wander Franco, can't really get anything of his right now. He's just overhyped. I know he's got some arm problems right now, so hopefully he's healthy by the start of the year. I think he's going to be called up at some point next year. I have a paper, just base TOPPS, Series 2 Tatis rookie card. This one's probably going to end up at PSA. I do have 2 cards currently off at PSA that are in my PC. I do have a Tatis TOPPS Chrome at PSA right now. And I also have another Juan Soto short print. I'll go ahead and put pictures of those up. All right, continuing on, I have a Juan Soto Montreal Expos short print TOPPS Series 1 card. I have this card. It's not worth a whole ton, but the centering on this card is just phenomenal. So I figured, you know what, might as well send it into PSA at some point. His stuff is skyrocketing in value. Can't really get your hands on it anymore if it's already graded. TA7 rookie card. It's one of my dudes, definitely in my top 3 favorite players. Got to send this one off. His PSA 10 rookie cards are pretty expensive too, even though he's not exactly the most hyped up player. And I do have a Bryce Harper rookie card just chilling in that stack, you know, ready to go off to PSA. All right, let's go ahead and get into some graded 10s that I have that I picked up for pretty cheap. Ozzy Albies, the dude's at like, I don't know, 450 hits, and he's not even going to be 24 until the midway point in the season next year. Chris Bryant has been one of my favorite players since I saw him in the Fall League when I was like 14 years old. He was a really good guy to me. He's still on track. You know, he can pull out a Hall of Fame career. He's just got to stay healthy. You know, he had 2 bad years. He had an MVP Rookie of the Year. You know, he's a stud. We know his potential. Hopefully he just stays healthy. And then a TA7 Stadium Club Gem Mint 10 rookie card. All right, I'm going to get into some vintage stuff. I don't do a whole ton of vintage. I know I need to get back into it. This card right here, got it for very, very cheap, just because there is a ballpoint pin mark right on Hank Aaron's face. This is a, let's see here, 1956 World Series batting foes card, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron. Fence Busters, Willie Mays, Willie McCovey. I got to meet Willie Mays as a kid. I have loved that man ever since. He's getting older now. His stuff is getting very, very, very hard to get your hands on. And then this right here, this is one of my favorite cards I have. The centering on this is just beautiful. And you get the old Willie Mays smile. You know, 1971 TOPPS. All right. Let's go ahead and get into some of the prospect autos that I hold on to. I'm not really, you know, into the Bowman first. They go for $1 bajillion for guys that haven't proved themselves. I ended up pulling this in that TOPPS Chrome box. I'm just going to hold on to it. He doesn't even have a prospect scouting chart yet. but he is a Yankee, so I know the value will increase in that over time. Of course, had to get myself a Bowman Sterling Adley Rushman. The dude's a stud. He can flat out rake. JJ Bleday, Bowman Sterling, dude can rake. Brett Beatty, pulled this in my Bowman's Best. He's a power guy, not the biggest prospect, but you know what? I think he'll play for the Mets one day. Jared Kelenic, TOPPS Pro debut, Arkansas Travelers card. He's a stud. He can flat out rake. Wish I had an on-card auto of him, but you know what? The sticker, that's all right. Royce Lewis, I think he'll be the starting shortstop for your Minnesota Twins next year. Nick Lofton, another top 10 guy for the Royals. Tusapita Marcano, he's all right. Not a top prospect. Mike Ciani pulled this in a 2019 Bowman Chrome box. He's like the number 6 prospect for the Reds. Quinn Priester, he's a good pitcher. I don't really like collecting pitcher stuff, but he's going to be a part of the Pirates rotation here in the next year or two. And then Kendall Simmons, not a whole lot of value in this card. Figured I would just hold on to it in hopes that maybe, you know what, he turns into something. He's got a short little compact swing, so you just never know what you're going to get with him. Let's see here. All right, well, I am going to go ahead and get into some of the autos that I have. These are just some of the cards that I really wanted, and I'm going to hold on to. Some of them I was able to get really good deals on, just because the players don't have the clout and the notoriety like others, but they are very, very, very solid players. I have a Brooklyn Collection Xander Bogaerts out of 20 auto. Jose Ramirez, he's very, very far ahead of the curve considering how old he is, and you know what? His stuff is very, very cheap right now. I don't even think I paid $30 for this, and the auto is it's a great auto. Victor Robles, I think he's going to have his breakout year in 2021, so I kind of loaded up on him a little bit. Was able to get a signed rookie card, 1985 edition. He's a great player. He's a stud. He can run. You know, hopefully his bat develops a little more. This kid right here, Christian Pache, he's going to bump Acuna out of center field. The kid is an absolute stud. I don't know if his bat is fully developed for next year, but honestly, I have a strong feeling that this kid's going to win a Gold Glove in 2021. Little short print auto there. You guys know I love TA. It's one of my favorite players. Bowman's Best signed rookie card and a 2020 Topps Archives Cornfield auto. Ozzie Albies, love him. Little man power. I think he's an absolute stud. I got a major deal on this card. I see it going for about $80-90 on eBay. I was able to pick it up for, I think, $40 at my local card shop. Clearly authentic 2018 rookie card. And Keston Hiura, Stadium Club on-card auto. I thought the photo was just flat out phenomenal on this card. Here, let me see if I can adjust the light a little bit so you can see it a little better. The dude can rake. He didn't have a good 2020, you know, COVID season, short year. Didn't get into the full swing of things, but I guarantee you he'll hit 300 next year. All right. So, it is the time for my top 5. Well, actually, this is a top 6. One of these cards, I only have it up here because I actually pulled this card myself. But I'll go ahead and start with just the graded rookie cards. I have a 2018 Topps Chrome number 193 Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card. I got a pretty good deal on this card. It is going up in value. I think I paid like $100 for it. Obviously, he is very sought after because of the name. This is one of my personal favorites. I'm glad I got my hands on this now because of Gary V. Juan Soto's prices are just shooting through the roof. Just had to make sure I had one Gem Mint 10 rookie card. I honestly believe, in my personal opinion, this is potentially the best hitter to ever live. The dude, his plate presence, he's locked in pitch by pitch a lot like Barry Bonds was in his prime. But the dude's only 22, 23 years old, and he just flat out rakes to all fields. I think he's the second coming of Ted Williams. And then last but not least, I have a rookie debut Mookie Betts Gem Mint 10. I couldn't get my hands on his base rookie card. It's just getting too expensive now, but I personally like this card a lot better just because of the photo that is attached with it. I love Mookie. I still think his stuff's not going for as much as it should. He's on track to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. You know, the dude's a team captain, great, phenomenal player, great man. All right. So, this card, I actually pulled this out of a Bowman's Best master box. Definitely my hit of 2020. Anything, you know, Juan Soto is sought after and wanted. Very, very beautiful card. Franchise favorites, Bowman's Best 2020. When I saw this is probably my favorite card in my collection. Saw this on the Stadium Club checklist. Is after he hit a double off of Josh Hader in the wild card game to send the Nationals on to the next round with the go-ahead double. You know, this card it holds a lot of history. That was a big moment in the 2019 playoffs where, you know, the Nationals ultimately won the World Series, and Juan was a big part of that. And I just figured this was a piece of history I had to have in my collection, especially signed. And, you know, his ferocity in the photo, it's a phenomenal photograph. And then I saw this on the Stadium Club Chrome checklist. It's a short print photo variation. You know, the Soto Shuffle, that just personifies him. It's something that he has done throughout his entire career. The confidence on this kid spews, and I just had to have this card in my collection. This is definitely my top two right here, these two cards. Juan Soto is my favorite player right now. I'm just glad I was able to get my hands on some really sought-after items, you know, before they really, really skyrocketed to a point where it was just too ridiculously expensive. Anyways, that is my PC. I love collecting cards. I love doing these videos for my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, hey, leave a comment. Tell me something you'd want to see. Maybe a certain line of cards you want me to open. Anything like that. Hit the like button. Subscribe, please. I'm really new to this, but I really enjoy doing it, and I'd love to make some more content for you guys. Again, stay safe. Pandemic's still going on, but I'm hoping this allows you to pass a little bit of time and find something to do, something you enjoy watching, just like I enjoy doing this. Again, thank you guys for watching, and look out for the next video.